Hey guys, today we're going to be revisiting the blueprint leak. It turns out I was completely wrong. Everything in that video is false hope, but don't worry, because we have some leads as to what this level is. After publishing that video, Corpse messaged me saying that the blueprint is in fact not the mall, but surprisingly, she revealed what the level is. And that's when everything started to make sense. She revealed that it's a blueprint of a hospital level. Now at first, I was a little confused. Don't we already have a hospital level? And that's when I realized we actually don't. This whole time I was under the impression that level 6 was a hospital level. I mean, everyone knows the level is based on level Run for Your Life, which is a hospital environment. But level 6 looks more like an apartment building than a hospital. On top of that, there are no signs of any medical equipment, supplies, or anything of that nature. So it makes sense that an actual hospital level would be coming to the game. This also might answer what the pit area is on the blueprint. In the late 1940s and early 1950s, emergency rooms didn't exist. Instead, sick and injured patients were treated in a room located in a basement called the pit. Nowadays, this room is called the ER, but it still may be referred to as the pit. So that answers what this area is, a pit. Not an actual pit, but a medical room located near some vents. That's not all though. Corpse also revealed that this level would have two entities. We haven't seen or heard of something like this since the first level of the game, so this is pretty exciting. Let's try to narrow down what these entities could be. So far for this update, only 3 new entities have been revealed. Out of these 3, only one of them has a confirmed level. That of course is the worm entity, which leaves the caretaker and the dollar left. Out of these 2, I believe the caretaker is the best choice. Here's why. Just taking a look at the name, we can already make some connections. Caretaker, hospital, both share a common idea. However, the word caretaker can mean one of 2 things. Someone who looks after a building, or someone who looks after something or someone and provides support. In this case, we're going to be using the second definition, but either one can apply to the speculation. Let's take a quick look at the design of the caretaker. It doesn't have any actual fingers. Instead, it has 2 scythe-like hands and a wide mouth with some markings on its head. Doesn't look very friendly, does it? More on that later. Anyways, let's just say that the caretaker will appear in this hospital level. That still leaves one more entity left to guess. It's possible that this second entity could be the dollar, as we haven't got much information regarding what level it'll be on. But it's also possible that it could be an entity we haven't seen yet. What we've seen previously in level 0 with how the Howler and Siren interact, it seems like they benefit each other. The Siren alerts the Howler that a wanderer is nearby, and the Howler comes rushing over. We could see something similar to this in the new hospital level, 2 entities that work together. Or something even more interesting, like 2 entities fighting each other. As I've stated previously, the name of the entity I think will be in this level is called the Caretaker. The name seems friendly and positive, as if it's not a violent creature, but its design says otherwise. But maybe it's not violent towards us, and this other entity that lives in the level with it is the real threat. Therefore, it'll protect or care for us while the other entity tries to kill. Or maybe it's protecting something from us, and that's why it's called the Caretaker. I could definitely see either one of these scenarios happening in the game, and I think that'd be a really unique addition. Could we see a caretaker versus dollar fight? Who knows? But before I end this video, I want to mention some characteristics about these 2 entities. Both entities have a humanoid body, which is a pretty common similarity between all entities, and both have the same pointed elbow joints. Not only this, but they seem to share some opposites of each other as well. The dollar looks to be made from some liquid substance, while the caretaker seems to have a more solid looking build. Along with this, the dollar has webbed feet, while the caretaker has more pointed feet. The caretaker also has bigger scythe-like hands, while the dollar has smaller, more defined hands used for traveling in liquid. We can make this assumption since Cameloha also has these same fingers and is a water entity. I'm not sure if any of this means anything, but I thought there were some interesting details. And with that being said, that's all the information I have for this video. Let me know what you think about it below. Next video, I'll be covering some information teased by Corpse about a smaller but important update coming soon, so stay tuned for that. See you in the next one. Bye!